I think the most important thing is to really have everything set in place before the students enter the space. So for example, I like to think like a chef. I like to think of having all my ingredients kind of out in front of me before the day of cooking starts. So I warm up all my instruments in my space, just kind of planning ahead to teach the students each one of those instruments. And I also think about what exactly the goal is for today. Some days we clap more, some days we play more. Setting up the space specifically for the lesson will give the kids confidence in knowing what's going to happen next.
How we see the children is different. We do not see them in ensemble settings. We don't have rehearsals in large ensembles, but we do see them in small groups. We're able to see the children in groups of 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4, usually about 2 or 3 students at a time, which is great in that we could focus more on technique. It's a little bit of a challenge not having ensembles because they don't have the ensemble experience, but we do supplement doing some duets, trios, and lessons to help them.
When I think about COVID, it makes me really sad. So when I play, it just makes my mind get off of it.
So why is the viola important to you? What does it offer to you that other things don't?
Well, I think it's really fun because it's not like the main part like violins are in like a full orchestra, but it's not like a minor part. So like it's like has like a balance to the orchestra.
Playing the bass is important to me because no one else really in my family plays an instrument. And when they hear me play my bass, I think it makes them feel happy.
The most amazing thing is that the students have been incredibly resilient. They are incredibly adaptable and they've really risen to the challenges that COVID has presented us. I think what's the most surprising is how much music is still such an important part of their life.
They really have an appreciation, maybe in a different light. And I think a lot of them understand it's a privilege that they're able to have lessons.
We've been able to provide students with instrument masks. So not only do we have the masks that like I'm wearing right now, but the students that play, for example, trumpet or saxophone, they have their own mask for their instrument that they could put on the end of their instrument. And that adds an extra layer of safety, an extra layer of protection.
No one ever shares an instrument, no one ever shares a pencil or a pen. Even how we enter the room and leave the room, it's all in order. I try to space out the kids as much as possible.
Well, I think that my favorite part is that we actually get to play, because I feel like a lot of schools don't have this because it's COVID-19, but we made it work because we're far away from everyone and we're just by ourselves, and we have like masks for our instruments so that we don't blow or spit everywhere. And I think that's really cool because we can still play and have a great experience.
When I get something right, I feel that I'm able to do other songs. If it's like a really hard piece and I went through it, I feel very proud of myself.
After I play it, I feel like my finger work is so much better when I hold on to the strings, and the sound of it's a very clear sound when you're playing really good. And I love that it gets your brain going and looking at all the measures and notes. And it's really fun. When I finish, I feel like I really accomplished something and that I really did something good.
Practicing the violin, almost practicing the piece and knowing how you get better and trying to fix that, and the way you fix it, and every part of almost the process of getting better, I really enjoy. I practiced hard to do something and I accomplished it. It makes me feel joyful and free and calm when I play it.
Well, whenever friends ask, like, what cool things do you do, or like, what instrument do you play, I can say cello, and I can maybe like play a song for them, or, you know, it's just something that most people don't know how to play.
I like playing the violin because my cousin plays the violin, and my family is like, a bunch of people in my family are musicians. A bunch of my cousins play orchestra, and they're very good at it, so they're like my role models. I like playing my cello for my family, and my grandma and grandparents, they like to listen to my cello.
It's remarkable watching students have that aha moment during a lesson because there's a lot of mysterious forces at play in that child's life. So to see the right moment come together and the student accomplish something, it's magic. There is magic in this art form, and I think those are the moments where you see the magic happen.
It feels great to see a student work hard, work the right way, and then see the results from that work. They see it, they feel it, they experience, and it just, it feels great as a teacher to see that. And I think we all, that energy as a teacher and student, we all just build off that. And that's what I thrive for every lesson. Having an honest and trustworthy relationship and making it fun for the students and making them excited about playing their instrument. I think during any time that's important, especially now, because our contact time is so minimal with them and we don't have that ensemble experience. We have to make it fun, we have to make it exciting, and we have to set up our lessons and structure our lessons so the students can go home and feel confident working on their own.
Jackson, you're adding a finger for the note D. That's all you gotta do, dude. Add a finger for the note D. Remember to start each sound with our tongue. That's the way to start a note. Go ahead, Jackson, unmute yourself, go ahead.
I forgot to tell you I lost my tooth.
I see that. That's so exciting. So just make sure you use that other tooth you have to grip that top of the clarinet. That way you keep it nice and steady. Theo, can I hear the note G from you? So 3 fingers down. Careful of those evil side keys. There we go. Now we're talking. Very, very nice. So we want that nice low sound. Sam, can you...
In third grade, they're fascinated. They think music is magic and special, and it truly is. But then they slowly realize that it's just like any other art form. It's just like playing a sport. There's a sequence of steps to create success. And then you see in fourth grade, they start to put the steps together, and they try to experiment and see how far this experiment of music can go. They experiment with new notes, they experiment with new pieces, they experiment with new styles. And then in fifth grade, they explore even further how far they can go and maybe start composing music on their own. It's empowering to the students, and you slowly see them believe in themselves more and more.
Good, nice, a thumbs up. That's good, Jackson. How did we do that time?
It feels like it's learning a different language because I can like understand the music, and that's really like satisfying to me to be able to understand something that some people don't understand.
Flip your saxophone a little bit. That way it's in the shot.
Yeet! I'm taking the single.
It's fun to try different music things.
That's good.
I can't redo it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam was so Can you delete that?
I did.
I get to try different songs and create different music.
You can venture out, not just do like things that you know. You could, and you could go do other songs like a famous song that you can try, and like you could relate it to, and like you could play with people, and it's really fun.
Ooh, we're getting even warmer. Do we hit the blue smiley face for the bee?
Yeah.
We sure do.
I keep forgetting.
To see the students go from a piece of music that they couldn't play at the beginning, and then to see it all culminate and have a concert, the kids' faces on concert nights, and then how excited they are and the energy that's there. And then afterwards, they can experience certain emotions or feelings that maybe that's not offered in anything else in their lives. The fact that they have created this sound, it's just, I love it.
It's fun because it gets me to like focus in on something that's not related like to math or like social studies or something. Like just it's like an instrument and it's calming when I play it.
It's fun because you get to show your friends a talent that you have that other people might not have.
It feels so good, like finishing up a song and like hearing out its sounds, and I think it just feels really like great, and it's like learning a new language.
For me, the concert is a celebration of where the students are at in their learning experience. And by extension, you're also celebrating what the parents have worked so hard to do to make their child successful. And also you're adding in the whole community too. So for me, the concert is a celebration of the community. The kids truly bring something special for the people that they love, and it's a magical moment where you see their hard work kind of mend with passion for the people that they love in their life. So it's a really amazing moment. Despite COVID happening, kids are still learning and the magic is still being made.